Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the grim dark month of May. I'm your host, Jared Red Eye Dunn, and I'm joined today by Jeremy Laman Lamont.
Good evening. I thought I would get into like the Gothic vibe.
Yeah, okay. I'm with you.
Is there a Gothic vibe? I don't even know.
I mean, the spaceships in this game are like floating cathedrals.
If they have buttresses.
Yes, with giant eagles on their prow. Battlefleet Gothic Armada is the game we're talking about, and we're gonna play it, and you're gonna watch us, and you're gonna like it. But no, this is a special. I want to say it's special. This is the sort of new experiment I'm going to try this month, and we're going to do a themed month. All of May, in fact, is going to be Warhammer and Warhammer 40,000 games.
As the resident Warhammer skeptic and maker funner over, I'm willing to try this, but I'm going to reserve my judgment until we see exactly what this thing is all about.
All right, you're going to like... Okay, well, I don't know about Warhammer in general. I do know you are going to like... I think you're going to like Battlefleet Gothic, because I know some of the games you like.
You're so sneaky like that.
Yeah, our chat is broken on the thing. Oh, no, there it's working. Perfect. All right. Okay, so this game... Actually, maybe not. I don't know. What the heck? What the heck, OBS?
I am manning the chat, just in case.
All right, well, in the grim dark future, there is no Twitch chat. There it's booting up. Okay, that actually worked. I'm amazed that worked. I didn't have to restart the stream. Anyway, so Battlefleet Gothic Armada is a new release real-time strategy game. So the Battlefleet Gothic I guess series board game was a spin-off of the original Warhammer 40,000, and it only deals with spaceships. There's no like troops on the ground, there's no tanks, it's just spaceships in space. Well, maybe like battle stations and stuff too, but you're just talking about space combat.
That's acceptable.
So we're already off to a pretty good start, right? In this game, it is more akin to it plays more like Sins of a Solar Empire in its combat. So it's all on a 2D plane. You control, just a few ships. Each ship has many sort of special skills that it can use. There's actually all kinds of stuff you can tweak. In fact, there's a game that I played a long time ago. I say long time ago, maybe like 10 years ago. Nexus: The Jupiter Incident. It plays a lot like that in its sort of management of the spaceships, but not in the way you move. So that game, actually, movement was more like Eve. But this one is very much like Sins of Solar Empire. You move around on a 2D plane, lots to sort of micromanage. It's a lot of fun. There are... What we'll probably do tonight is just a solo skirmish, and there's several modes in here we can go over real quick. There's a campaign, which, guys, let me tell you, this is probably one of the first strategy story-based campaigns that has ever actually been good. The voice,
bold words.
The voice acting is just so Warhammer 40,000. It's just ridiculous. But it's an open map.
So you'd say that it's not Warhammy?
It's not Warhammy. It's Morehammer is what I want it to be.
Morehammer.
So we'll just take a look real quick at the sort of map. So it's got this sort of, kind of overworld. You can do all these different battles. Like here's a battle I can do. You can manage your ships. It's got these great splash screens, which everyone loves splash screens. I'm not going to play the campaign. I'm going to play a skirmish, but I just kind of want to show this off real quick before we jump into the game.
Yeah, campaigns start a little bit slow. Skirmish is a good way to show it off.
Yeah, exactly. So you can manage your ships individually. Like this is a cruiser I just unlocked, and he has leveled up a little bit. And you can see all these different skills I've got on him. I can do different types of torpedoes, and you can really customize this as you go. So I selected this damage skill and this support skill. You have a crew that you can upgrade as you level up. upgrades to the ship
I have to say, it's
itself.
already very impressive looking.
It is a pretty game. It runs really smoothly, and they have paid. I have lost my voice as of yesterday, so if I kind of squeak on the microphone, guys, I am sorry.
For the Emperor!
Yeah, exactly. But they did a really cool job. So you've got the different types of ships. You can see here I've got an empty slot I need to upgrade. The problem is I don't have, in the campaign anyway, enough renown. And then, of course, you have these little dinky ships. The little escorts you don't upgrade. These are just what they are. They're virtually expendable, so prepare yourself for that. But these ships are not expendable, and that's something we'll actually talk about. In both the campaign and the skirmishes, your ships are totally persistent. So you are heavily rewarded for retreating your ships before they get destroyed, as opposed to just sacrificing them to the blood god, as it will. There are 4 factions currently. The Imperial Navy. These are your humans. These guys play like old-timey pirates. Like, they like to do broadsides. That kind of standoff range. Chaos, actually, I don't. Lots of turrets on these, I think, and they're more long range. I don't really know. I've never played Chaos. The Orcs are really good at like ramming. All the ships are very customizable, but they have like maneuverability issues. And then the Elder Corsairs. These are really interesting. So they have no shields. They're super fast. They really rely on maneuverability. So we're going to play Imperial Navy, just because they're who I'm most comfortable with for now. So we can kind of show it off. But the random skirmish mode is exactly kind of what you think it is. Just basically a random series of engagements that you can jump in on. So you can see here I've got 2 of the cruisers that I had created before. Which is pretty cool. So they're in there. You can still see I still need to upgrade this guy. In fact, maybe we can do it now. Yeah, I've got more renown in skirmish mode. So let's see here. Extra turrets. You know what? Improved by 100 points. I haven't really gotten a real strong feel for like what does 100 points mean. We're going to go with the extra defense turrets. Because that sounds pretty cool. You can see the big guns there. It's got like these giant forward firing guns and torpedoes, and you can ram in this game. It's amazing.
Ooh.
All right, so we're gonna go to battle with these guys, and in a second we're gonna get a chance to pick our fleet. So as you upgrade your ships, you actually, when you start a battle, you'll need to decide which ones you want to use. And it's a point-based system. So this is actually, I believe, I've never played the board game, but this is pretty much ties in with the board game. It has a similar fleet point type setup. So this is all customizable. I think I'm in the wrong spot to do that, but you could customize this to up it or down it or whatever. So we're just going to pick a couple. We've only got 36 points left, so that basically leaves us with no support ships. That's probably fine. I kind of wish I had that 1 point to get this Cobra destroyer, but we don't. Really not much I can do with that. I guess I can go for the 2 109s. Yeah, we'll do that. So we're going to fight Chaos. Actually, is there a way to... Yeah, I guess not. Okay, well, we're gonna do it. We'll fight Chaos. We'll fight back the existential dread. They have this little intro cinematic that they do every time. It's just amazing. They like slowly pan past your ships, and it changes, of course, with whichever one you want. So now you get to deploy. You can see I'm on this side of the map. I deploy in the green zone. Enemy will start over here in the red side of the map. They'll deploy in the red zone. Pretty straight stuff. There are some interesting sort of battlefield things, like that's going to get in your way. It's not like anything you capture. These you don't want to fly through. They damage your ships. These will hide your ships until you start doing actions, these little gas clouds. And there will be minefields around as well that we'll have to try to avoid. This is just a straight up heads-on mission, so we're just going to play these guys together, and we're just going to get at it. We're just going to go out here and brawl them. So they have a lot more ships. but they're probably
So I can
cheap.
see on the 2D plane here that there are like it looks like nebulas or gas clouds, and I saw some asteroids and stuff. So I guess one of my questions is,
Your orders.
you know, what in outer space provides your terrain that you need to navigate around, and what kinds of strategies or like how do you win?
So this is definitely your terrain. This is something that you're going to want to avoid or try to bait your enemy into. This will help you hide. So like if I could get a ship out here, they see these blips. They don't really know what I am yet. You can actually see one of their blips just kind of popped in, just kind of popped out.
Coordinates acknowledged.
So you can
Awaiting orders.
sort of hide that way. So I just found a minefield. I'll need to avoid that. And I actually have a... Oh, no, that's...
Yes,
I thought I had a probe. I guess I don't have the probe anymore. I probably lost that ship. So you can shoot long-range probes to scout what these guys are. So I don't know what this is, right?
Setting course.
Let's see. Let's make sure we're set up here, right? So there's a few things you can really adjust here. You can adjust their engagement range. So I think all of these guys are going to excel at 6K. Nope. We want out of that immediately.
All ahead full.
I'll explain this in a minute. So this is a bomb, and the bombs do really bad things unless you can get out of them.
Engines to maximum.
Okay, so
Orders received.
now that we avoided that narrowly
Engaging.
and split our forces, which is not great.
At your command.
So over here you have this sort of meter, and you can do special maneuvers. So you can do all head full and go much faster than normal. You can do these sort of tight turns,
Yes, Admiral.
which is good. I really want to focus down some of these guys, if possible. So this guy's gonna spin around in this sort of dance of death. Ooh, where did he go?
Admiral.
Well, let's do this. I'm gonna try to micromanage this guy. Oh, this guy does have torpedoes, so I'm gonna try to micromanage this guy and get some torpedo shots off here. Torpedoes, of course, very slow moving,
Underway.
as you would probably expect. Let's see if we can't like bait this guy into.
Setting course.
Oh, that's gonna be a good hit. Oh, that was a good hit there, boys. Yeah, so he's on fire. You can see the little fires on board. So there's like statuses. I'm trying to board them. Yeah, the boarding was successful.
Acknowledged.
So this guy's going down. We need to get out of here. When this ship blows up, it's gonna do damage
All ahead full.
to like things in the area. So I think we got it most of the way.
Awaiting orders. We are the Imperial Navy.
So is everybody in this mission I'm on? I mean, I'm assuming your little guys and their little guys. They seem pretty sturdy. I mean, it's not like you can just like kill someone in a
ships are
quick shot.
very sturdy in this game. So you can see the purple bar up above here is that is torpedo or the shields. So this faction has shields.
Ship ready.
When that goes down, you start losing health on the green bar. Ooh.
Course
That might get him. Yes. Oh, this is gonna get me. Yeah, that took up a lot of health. So you can see I lost a lot of health there. That's unfortunate. Is there only one guy left? Ouch. Let's show off some of the special abilities. We're gonna do a micro jump here.
At your
Kind
command.
of surprise him. And we're gonna do a stasis bomb. So this will scare him. So this has sort of a slow burn on it and will cause him to, if he's smart, to relocate, to get out of this sort of bomb. The stasis bomb itself does... Ooh, lightning strike. Will do,
We are the Imperial Navy.
like, slow time and make you very vulnerable to like,
Lock
being
on
hit.
target.
What is going on here? I'm, like, totally stuck here.
Orders received.
That's not great.
Engaging.
So it looks like you can target well, I don't know if you can target them, but you can
Awaiting
lose specific
orders.
weapons off your ship, I suppose.
Yes, you can target them, in fact. Over here, if I select this ship, I can target specific subsystems. So I can focus on his engines, I can focus on his weapons.
Yes, Admiral. For the Emperor.
I can focus on getting my ship back into the battle. What are you doing, bro? Get over there.
Cruising speed set.
You're just on your own out here. You can... Let's show off a ram. Oh, turn that off. I want to show off a ram.
Engines hot. At your command.
I'm not going to have enough meter to do a ram here. Here we go.
Underway.
So this will do a ton of damage if you can pull it off. So you can see there I just got a good ram in. Solid damage. This is one of like the powerful things that the orcs can do.
Lock on target.
Is they can do a ton of damage through ramming, apparently.
Initiate emergency repairs.
I'm going to do some repairs and see if I can get this health back up while I wait for slowpokes over here to rejoin the fight. You can see my meter burned all the way down. I let it get to 0, and then I can't use this again until it gets back up. So there's different ways you can control your ships. You can specify I only want you to engage from port or from starboard or from either, or do a forward engagement. So he'll use his lance batteries. Yeah,
It's specific.
It's super specific.
Understood.
So these guys have those, like I said, those forward-firing guns. Those were not it. They're
Changing
blue.
course.
They're probably shorter range. Oh, you know what? This one doesn't have the lance battery. I guess I don't have one with a lance battery. Well, that makes me sad.
Ready.
Let's get them back to broadsides now.
Orders received.
So he just ran into a minefield, which has ruined his weekend, as you can see.
Target locked in.
So we're gonna get out of here because oh, he's gonna try to escape. No. Yes, we prevented it. So he was trying to escape. So that's a key thing. We totally mopped the floor with them. That was good job, Game Byte Show.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that happened.
What show is this?
Yeah, right.
What'd you do with my Game Bytes show? So that was a pretty good like low level skirmish. Are you able to build like a gigantic big skirmish?
Let's see if we can up the ante here, because I have not actually played with that yet. So I'm not sure if you have to. You do have to progress through here. Okay, so now I can do a cruiser, and I've unlocked higher point missions. The convoy missions, guys, these convoy missions are not fun. Convoy is you have these like, they're not totally defenseless. They're mostly defenseless. Let's get a let's do this live. We're gonna pick a cruiser. So we need to choose one of these guys. This one has the macro battery, which is like your normal guns. Ordnance launch bay. Squadron skills, so you can do like fighters. That sounds pretty rad. This one has lance batteries, which is pretty good, I guess. Those are like, they ignore shields, I think. Armor piercing, and it always hits. Let's see. Macro battery, there's just the big guns, and a Nova cannon. That sounds serious. We're gonna do the Nova cannon, y'all. We like big guns, and we cannot lie. Is this the Nova cannon? That is a stupidly big gun. All right, this is my kind of ship here. All right, so we need to get a few skills. Maneuver. I want to say, let's do this and this. We really want to be able to get into position to blow them up with this giant gun. So that's pretty good. So how do we actually adjust this? Yeah. I'm not sure, but we're going to be fighting a different enemy, and we have the more points. So we're going to do this. Boy. We could be really weird and do. Let's do this. Let's do light double macro turret. Light macro turret. Let's do these. Yes. Yes. This is gonna be amazing. We're gonna die so bad. This guy's gonna die. This will be a good opportunity to show off how to retreat a capital ship. Okay.
So is there like, I guess I'm just wondering, is there like a free play mode where you can just say like throw everything in?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think so. Maybe there is.
Really? It seems like if you do a skirmish, you should be able to just build it as big as you want.
Yeah, you'd think. I'm not sure that that's true though. We're ready. We're going head in.
Yes, Admiral.
Let's go.
Dramatic
Understood.
battle cam.
Yes. Bomb, 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 bomb. Well, that's the wrong franchise.
Uh-oh. You've cursed it.
We'll bleep that out.
Changing course.
You're gonna get content ID'd on that.
So this thing has a incredible range. That is interesting. That is really interesting. How slow does it fire? 60 seconds. Let's find out. What? Oh, that fired way faster than I thought it would. Crud.
Your orders?
Okay.
And you only get one bullet.
We're gonna set these guys. You can right-click these little special skills. Yeah, you only get one bullet. He actually just fired the ship at the enemy. There's no doing that over.
Awaiting orders.
You go engage over there. You come
We
over
are the
here.
Imperial Navy.
You hang out over here.
Course plotted.
With this brute, this bro dude. Oh man, 16 seconds. Oh man, he needs to
Underway.
stop. Oh man, they're gonna rip me to shreds, aren't they?
Targeting enemy vessel.
What have I
Get
done?
out the back while you were staging for this battle, so good luck.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Emperor.
What are the range on these guns? 6. And a minimum of 6. And it's forward firing too, isn't it?
Orders received.
It's okay, we're gonna warp jump back here. And then we're gonna do a tight maneuver. And then we're gonna nuke these bros.
Cruising speed set.
I think you got this. You got a plan.
Did we kill it? We totally killed it!
Wow.
Burn retros.
Get in here, boys. What are you doing?
For the Emperor.
Don't stop.
Cruising speed set.
Oh man. This guy wants to tango, I guess.
Targeting enemy.
That's the cool lingo you use in Warhammer.
Initiate emergency repair.
I mean, this guy's gonna die. He's like our last guy. We really probably
Come
should
on.
have planned this out better, but it's okay. It's okay. Lightning strike failure. Oh, bummer. It's okay. He's gonna run away, I guess. I don't know what he's doing.
Ship ready.
Let's get turned around. We got 10 seconds.
Acquiring.
Bring it about. Cause
Cruising
All the
speed
nautical
set.
terms.
I know it's getting serious over here. So I want to hit this guy. Here he goes. Oh man, that did not do as much damage as I kind of hoped it would.
Target locked in.
Let's focus on killing them. Okay, well that was easy.
Yes, Admiral.
So these guys actually can't retreat, and he's breaking apart. So he was doomed.
Awaiting orders.
We're just gonna have to go slug this out the old-fashioned way, I think. This is it. This is do or die right
We
here,
are the
boys and
Imperial
girls.
Navy.
Lock on stuff. Ah, yes. Now they regret having messed with me, I guess.
For the Emperor.
Ah, yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was good. Yeah. So this guy's obviously a bit of a brawler. So the closer. Oh yeah, please fly away from me. That's smart. Oh, it totally misses too. That's one thing I read on that, unfortunately.
Target locked in.
Sweet. We won. Man, I was hoping to so you can actually
Not bad.
retreat, which does this cool kind of warp jump thing. I don't know if I can do it and cancel it. But, yeah, we'll win this, obviously.
Targeting enemy vessel.
Let's see if we can board him.
Cruising
Oh, man.
speed set.
Boarding failure.
Course plotted.
Oh, well. Cool. Now let's go see what else we can... Maybe we can find, like, an all-in mode. But, yeah, that was pretty rad. We taught those Eldar a lesson. It also has a from my understanding, so all of this sort of persistence translates over into the multiplayer mode as well, which I have not played multiplayer, granted. Ooh, we leveled up our cruiser. So that's pretty cool. So like if you're into that kind of thing, multiplayer, just kind of head. I think there's also a 2 versus 2 mode. Then this seems like it would be your bag. Let's go back to the main menu. Custom game. Yeah, maybe we can do this. Let's see. Okay.
Custom.
Yes. Customize all the game. Okay, so we can change Cruiser Clash. How big can we get this? 7? Alright. I'm the defender. 2 versus 2? Let's do it. Let's add AI. Let's add those guys, I guess. And we'll add...
At least we'll be able to see someone do a good job.
Yeah, some... So the Cruiser Clash is basically... Oh, man, but you still don't get... You still have to level up your ships. But why don't they give me my... Oh, that is the Cruiser. Interesting. Wonder what my ally is. Oh, and it split the points between us. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright. I guess. Isn't that so good? That is such a cool little slow-mo thing.
Pretty good. It's the battle cam.
I know, it's intense, man. It gives me like hot flashes. Let's put these guys out front. Their job is to go get shot at very quickly. Wow, look how fast our ally is. He's the Eldar.
Nice. Coordinates acknowledged.
Let's get that guy over there, I guess.
Your orders.
We'll get this guy over here. And let's start shooting this thing like as soon as we're within range. That seems alright. A lot of bad guys over here. Oh, he like split his forces. That seems ill-advised. He's all like invisible. That's pretty good, I suppose.
Hey, so one thing we haven't done, at least that I've noticed, can you zoom like way in and way out like you can on?
This is as far out as you can go, and that is actually. I don't want to hit that. That is actually sort of a disappointment for me. I wish I could zoom in or out much further than I can. In you can get, I mean, obviously to like unreasonable, but look how cinematic that was. And you can go all over with the camera. You can do all that, but you cannot zoom out further in this. I really wish it had that sort of Sins.
Enemy ship sighted.
Wow, I really missed there. The Sins of a Solar Empire style pull all the way back type zoom feature, because I think for games like this with large movement, you know, where you're trying to move about quite a bit, that's just critical in my mind. But.
So overall, this doesn't seem like a game where you're throwing waves and waves of people at each other. I mean, it's not like StarCraft. It's like you have a number of sort of hero craft, you know, hero ships that you build up and level up and take good care of, and pat on the head and send off to bed and that sort of thing. And, and really spend time getting to know them.
In that case, it's a lot more like an RPG almost. In the way that you level your characters, you don't want to lose them. That it's really important to keep them alive and in good standing order. Oh, I missed again. Oh no, that did pretty good.
Your orders.
Which is really cool. I really appreciate that persistence in this game, and the way they've done it. It feels really natural. And they've done a really good job of making it fit sort of the universe. And I definitely appreciate that. Let's get these torpedoes to bear.
Setting course.
Well, somebody.
Target locked in.
Okay, I got more Nova Cannon. No. Lame.
Orders received.
Wow, so we just lost that guy instantly.
Wow.
That's a lot of boom.
Ship ready.
Let's circle this guy. Oh no, we need to finish this guy up quick. Oh. He died or he disappeared.
We are the Imperial Navy.
Oh, there's so much micro, I forgot to micro for a second.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, get my guy out of there! Oh man.
Changing course.
Things are going south. I think my ally's completely dead.
Understood.
So we're gonna get to show off retreat here pretty fast, because yeah, I think he's completely dead. What a loser. Okay, let's
The
I'm gonna
navigator
call it.
will guide us out.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and warp these guys out.
At your command.
That one got canceled, so that's super bummer. We're gonna run. This one didn't, so he's warping out.
Sighted.
There he goes, he's gone. So this guy's gonna run for his sweet, miserable little life. Just do emergency repairs, brace for impact, micro warp jump, perfect.
Cruising speed set.
I don't know if that...
Underway.
No, that's good. It's perfect. Alright, we might get away here. We might survive just yet,
Warp
ladies
engines
and
active.
gentlemen. So it's a bit of a
So
race.
do you get like pity points for escaping people?
So that's actually one of the things that's really cool about the campaign. Is even when you fail an objective, it doesn't end the mission. Like, you don't end mission, go back to the start. You get some amount of renown, less than you would have gotten for successfully completing the mission, but it basically just keeps moving on through the campaign map. And it's sort of accepting that failure and moving on, I think, is a really interesting thing that games can do. You know, some games benefit from like, oh, you failed the mission, start over, you know, to stick with the story plot.
Do it until you win.
But on this one, you really don't have to. Now, the punishment is pretty severe. If you lose a few campaign missions in a row, I get the sense that you're going to be so far behind in leveling up your ships that you're going to be in sort of a downward spiral. You probably will get to a point where you just really won't be able to continue anymore, and you'll lose the overall game. Basically, the enemy will completely overtake all your planets. But even in that failure, I appreciate that, like, just the amount of sort of stories you can generate just playing a game and watching as your solar system or, you know, your sector slowly gets swallowed by the maw of chaos or whatever as you lose engagement after engagement. But it is a lot of fun. I do appreciate that you do still level up, and again, keeping those ships alive, because the ships themselves level up and have persistent capabilities and skills, and you spend renown on them, and if you lose the ship, all that renown that you spent on that ship is gone. You're not going to get it back, right? So this will slowly dwindle as you upgrade ships and lose them, which again adds a whole new layer to a strategy game where you can't just throw your ships away. You know, you have to protect them, and you have to decide, is it worth trying to get a few more shots off and killing that enemy, or am I gonna basically abdicate and retreat? So
Right.
yeah, I really enjoy the game. It's a really fun strategy game. If you don't know much about Battlefleet Gothic or Warhammer or anything, I think it's still a really fun strategy game.
Yeah, it seems like it kind of doesn't really matter that much.
No, it doesn't. And the interface is pretty, you know, the tutorial is pretty good at showing you the interface. It is a little overwhelming since there's so much, even on the ships. But again, the tutorial will walk you through all that, so you just kind of pay attention and you should be all right. But overall, you know, this is the type of strategy game that really appeals to me, with the sort of branching elements of, do I, you know, accept defeat and retreat, or try to push forward to victory? How do I want to upgrade my ships? I've already started thinking about, like, ooh, I want this one to be focused on guns, but I want this one to be focused more on, let's say, maneuvering, so it can jump out in front and kind of bait the enemy and stuff like that. And being able to sort of customize your fleet that way is really cool in my mind. Just to be able to, I don't know, build basically your own thing, and I really like that. I really like this game. They did a really good job with it. I have not noticed any bugs so far, like nothing game ending. I've not had any crashes to desktop. I have not tried the multiplayer, so I have no idea what that's like or how well it works. So apologize for that. I can't really speak to it, but the campaign is great. Even if you just want to play through the story, it is actually really well voiced, and so far from the few missions I played, or the several missions I played, is pretty well realized and kind of actually telling a story, which is pretty kind of interesting. It's pretty doomy, gloomy stuff, but I mean, come on. The game's named Battlefleet Gothic Armada. Give me a break.
So gothic.
So goth. I just want to go, like, sit in the back and cry or something. I don't know.
Stare at my shoes.
Yeah. So anyway, so here you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Week 1 of the Warhammer month of May. We will be bringing you Warhammer 40,000 games for the rest of the month of May. Hopefully every time. I think we have something lined up every week now. So. With us, a little special treat at the end. I actually have a few more games that I have not planned. I don't plan on playing on our Monday shows that I hope to maybe slip into some extra very special episodes through the week. In fact, this week I may try one for tomorrow if I can find it. It requires a disc.
Whoa.
I know!
It is an optical drive.
I actually installed one the other day because I wanted to play Battle for Middle-earth. But that's another topic. But on this topic, we are wrapping it up. So thank you again for joining us. We do this once a week on twitch.tv/GameByteShow. We archive our videos over at youtube.com/GameByteShow. Sometimes we do a little more. Something else that we do more is audio podcasts, which we actually do twice a week, which you can find over at GameByteShow.com on iTunes. You can subscribe to our RSS feed. You can also find us over on Twitter, where you can tell us your favorite Warhammer or Warhammer 40,000 video game. It could be from your or a modern era. And you can find us at Game Byte Show collectively. You can find myself at red_I.
You can find me at Jeremy_Lamont. And you can find our two other For the Emperor podcasting bros at Count_Elmdor. That's Dale Jones. And Legrand Jolly at LEGRANDE Legrand. And I know Dale. We should see if we can get him on one night for this. He actually likes this stuff. So
I know, and actually one of the
probably even a better choice than I am.
One of the games we've actually already showcased on the show that would be perfect for this if we could get 3 of us on is Dawn of War 2 Last Stand mode is a 3-verse computer. That would be amazing. We get 3 of us in here. But that's a pretty fun one. We probably won't be. I don't plan on showing that unless it's a non-Monday episode, because again, we just showed that a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
But anyway,
sure.
Good game. Warhammer games for days. Anyway, thank you again for joining us, everyone, and we will see you next time.
We'll see ya.